What's up, everybody? Big guy here, IFBB Pro and former U.S. Special Operator. We've upgraded a little bit, man. We got the Yeti Blue mic. We're stepping our game up. Wait till we get the lights and everything rocking, okay? But until then, this is Debrief number 2. And honestly, I just want to share some valuable insights. And if you're having a rough day, look, I'm going to walk you through this piece. If you're having a great day, let's reinforce it, man, with some good information. But the first thing, I want to talk about here on this debrief is you, the fans, and all the support that you guys have given me. All the love that I feel and receive from you guys is tremendous. The direct messages and all the love that I got after debrief number 1 was tremendous. So it fuels my fire to keep going and pushing and helping. And that's ultimately what I want to do in my life, is just give back, man, and help people. Life is a bitch sometimes, and it's great too. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Having a positive mental attitude, that's so important. That was one of the best pieces of advice that I ever received from my buddy, a former team guy who got out and really made the best of his transition into becoming a medical doctor and making that huge sacrifice and going through it. But when I was a young little civilian making that decision to jump out into the world and be a big boy and become a special operator, this dude used to train me from time to time. Meet up with me, take me to the pool, we'd work out, do kind of crazy shit. And that's when I really kind of understood just how serious it was, right? To push yourself and what it meant to actually put out, right? To be aggressive with your training. And, it was like the first time I'd ever really puked in my life training with this guy. I mean, it was just intense, man. It was different. So, positive mental attitude is everything. And that's what he told me. I said, how do you make it through this? How do you make it through this training? What's the secret, so to speak? Everybody wants to know what the secret is, right? To make it through the pipeline. He's like, guy, you just got to have a positive mental attitude, man. That's it. And don't quit, straight up. And so that's what I want to tell you today, all right? You're gonna hit all kind of roadblocks in life, but we have 2 choices every day when we wake up. And we can decide to be positive and happy, or we can decide to be a miserable fucking and be sad and wallow and carry the shit from the day prior into the next day, and just keep it rolling and building this nasty snowball. Or you could throw that motherfucking snowball up against the wall and start anew, okay? And so that's what you have to do each and every day. You got to check yourself. You need to check your ego. You need to leave that anger and nonsense at the door. Okay, you decide. You get to decide how you feel. And some days you're just not going to feel great. So you get to decide your actions then. Okay, so at the end of the day, positive mental attitude and positive action are going to lead to really good outcomes, regardless of how you feel. So that means, be polite to people. Don't be a dickhead all the time. Check your ego. Stop arguing with your spouse or your family or your girlfriend or whatever. Listen, stop for a minute and just take it in. Doesn't mean you have to be subservient and give in to everybody, but you are special. And you need to realize your power, okay? You have the power to give out energy. That energy can be really positive and open and inviting and good, or that energy can be really dark and negative and shitty and repel people, man. Don't be a force for negativity. Be a force for good. Be a light in this world, man. Be open, especially if you have a unique skill set, or you're an operator, or you're a cop, or whatever position you have in life that is not the average. People look at you differently, especially if they know what you're up to and know what you're doing, okay? And so it's kind of like a duty that has been laid upon you by the universe to be a bigger person and to help people, man, and to give people encouragement and to, be open and receptive, right? When people want to come and talk to you, because people see it. When you're doing something that is good or, highly valuable in the world, it just, you exude it, that energy from your body. And so people are inclined to want to come up to you and talk to you and engage you. And you know what? I'm not always perfect at this either. Sometimes you don't have a lot of time to talk and all that good stuff, and that's fine. But you know what? Open up a little bit, right? Let people know what you're up to. Shed some light onto how to do it, how to get to where you are in life if you're in a good position, okay? And if you're in a bad position in life, then you need to look around you and look at your circle and look at the people that you're associating with and look at the things that you're doing. Start right in front of you. You know, is your shit a mess? Is your office a mess? Is your room a mess? Is your life just in shambles? Start cleaning shit up. That's going to make you feel right away, like much better immediately. You know, you walk into your bedroom and you see your sheets and shit all over the place and your pillows all fucked up and dirty. Tighten that shit up, clean it up, because that's almost a direct reflection of your mind state, okay? So every single day, sometimes I'm good at it, most times I'm great at it, and occasionally I'll slip on making my bed, man. I try to get up every single day and make my bed. I get up a little bit earlier than my wife does, and once she's up and rocking, I'll come back in there, make that bed, man, clean it right up. If I don't do anything else, if I do that, then that's a solid W. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, right? Those little things make all the difference in your life. You've been hearing that for years from like Jordan Peterson and all these people, but they're not lying. They're not making that shit up. That's why the military is the way it is, right? Good order and discipline is what they say. And that's true, all right? Because in chaos, shit's already everywhere, okay? But you got to tighten up your personal space. Your battle space needs to be pristine, because then you can think, you can move, you can function. You know where your gun is, you know where your ammo is, you know where your water is, you got your shit laid out, everything's perfect. Because when the bombs come off and the world will hit you, and it will, if your environment is chaos, it's like you got no fighting chance. You're gonna stumble all over the place, you're gonna fumble fuck it. So clean up your environment, tighten it up, okay? Tighten yourself up, get your health in order. Start eating a little bit cleaner. You're going to feel a lot better, okay? But it all starts right here. It all stems from a positive mental attitude, man. I don't care what anybody tells you. You're not going to say a mantra and all that shit to do it. You know what? If you're not feeling great, if you got low energy and all that shit, it doesn't matter what you say to yourself. It ain't going to work. The only thing that works is movement, action, fixing whatever the fuck the problem is, period. Not shying away from it, not hiding from it, not going into it with a super negative attitude like, oh, fuck, I gotta go do this thing. Every day you should be like, man, I get to do this. I get to crush this. I got another chance at this. I woke up today. I get to execute and fix this problem, or execute and tackle this challenge. That's what we're designed to do. Life sucks when you got no challenges to fix, I promise. I work with a lot of wealthy people. I've worked with a lot of billionaires that are fucking miserable, right? How could a billionaire be miserable? Zero purpose. Shitty attitude. Okay? So tighten that up, man. And you will do great, okay? So that's my debrief right there. Take action, take charge, have a positive mental attitude, and just simply execute. Even if you feel like shit, it will change. I promise. All right? Listen, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support that I get from you guys, especially my brothers in the community. Thank you. Nothing means more to me than knowing that I've got the love and respect for my brothers in the SWIC and SEAL community. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I do this for you and for everybody, really, in the broader military, all of our special operators, all of our veterans and their families. I want you guys to understand that you can live an extraordinary life. You just have to take charge. If you're going through a rough transition, it doesn't matter. It is temporary. It will not last. Positive action in the right direction will just shift everything for you, and life will get better. But you got to chip away at it, and you have to have a positive mental fucking attitude. God bless you, okay? If you need anything, direct message me, Guy Smith, IBB Pro on Instagram, and please tune into my YouTube channel. I will be uploading more training videos and more informational videos. Until next time, God bless you.